Day 2, Thanksgiving Adventure on the road. Well, everything right now is going good. Bev and I, we loaded up the truck. I have to comment here. Bev, after we made our plans to be on the road, she baked muffins and cookies and made lists of grocery lists and clothes we might need and packed suitcases and got everything ready for us. It was kind of like going on more than a camping trip. It's like a vacation. It actually was. That she's so good at packing everything, and so we loaded everything in the truck and headed off to Seattle, where our load was waiting for us. I had not been to this location before, but that wasn't really the issue to get there, because I had been close to it, so I was a little familiar with it. But I got to this location where the warehouse where we were supposed to pick up this load, and they had like one little tiny spot to put this big old truck in. It was like this big a spot, and I had a truck this big. And I'm glad Bev was there, because it took quite a bit of time and frustration to get this truck and trailer back it into a dock that was actually not made for a truck and trailer this size. But I made it finally. And this company loaded, and they loaded, and they loaded, and they loaded. I had a wagon that was double stacked from front to back, totally full. They said it was weighed about 42,000 pounds, which was okay for me. But I agreed, okay, I don't like pushing that heavy of a load, especially on the tail end of a trailer. But anyway, we got it loaded, we got the paper signed, and we had to go weigh it out. So we had to drive around 42 miles to a truck stop that had a set of scales that we could weigh out on. Found out I was like 1,300 pounds under gross. I was legal, but my trailer axle was over. So I had to slide some trailer axles. I had to slide them, and I got my trailer axles within 60 pounds. So I was legal by 60 pounds on the trailer. It's legal, but in this type of weather in the winter, you want to have more of a balance on weight. But I didn't have a choice. So what I had to do with this load, though, went to the Midwest coast over by Mississippi River, but I had to drive this to Utah, drag it to Utah. There was a driver coming in from the Mississippi area, Missouri, coming to me, and we was going to swap trailers. So he'd take my trailer back. He'd have Thanksgiving dinner. He had a family. Take our trailer back, deliver it next week. I would bring his to Pasco, Washington, and deliver it at Pasco, Washington. The wagon he had on was 14,000 pounds. Very nice load. And I had dry roads. And he had 78,600 and something pounds on his wagon, or a truck and trailer. And he had to go back across. You might have seen one of those video of that melting snow dripping off in our Facebook page. That's what he had to go back across. But we're not done there, because we were supposed to, this is day 2, and we were supposed to meet him on a Saturday, I think it was, in Ogden, Utah. And he got hung up in snow up there on Elk Mountain, and it delayed him almost 24 hours. So he never showed up until Sunday afternoon, which made it real hard for us to get to our destination, Pasco. Things weren't looking really good. Thanksgiving adventure on the road. Things was working, but not the best. It would have been a lot smoother if he hadn't had to stop. You know, these things happen. In the trucking industry, it's what happens. You can't control it. So anyway, day 2 ended in okay. But it's not what I really hoped that Bev and I and our puppy dogs could just run along and enjoy the sunshine and stuff. At least we didn't have snow. Thank heavens. Didn't have to chain up or anything like that. So anyway, day 2 brought a few little challenges. And then we're going to move into day 3. Day 3 on our Thanksgiving adventure on the road. We'll see you on day 3.